Hello everyone, I'm here today to talk about the MVC framework assignment. I used PHP with the CodeIgniter framework. When I first started this, I was actually a little confused because I thought that frameworks were supposed to make it a little easier, but I guess being that this was the first time I was using it, it was a little difficult just to learn the syntax so quickly. Being that it's kind of a little bit of a different language. Um, but after a while, it seemed pretty good. It makes the code look a lot cleaner, which I always like. Um, but CodeIgniter seems pretty good. I found a bunch of good YouTube tutorials with little tips and tricks. Stack Overflow was always a good helpful site for finding little tricks as well. This is what I ended up making. I guess last time I didn't have it styled as well, but as you can see, it all works. Um, but yeah, CodeIgniter was pretty good. Um, I would say the most trouble I had was figuring out how to rearrange my code. Um, Being that my old code didn't really work exactly in CodeIgniter, being that CodeIgniter has certain specifications for how your code has to be written, which I found to be a little difficult in trying to rewrite the whole project. What I had the most trouble with, actually, and surprisingly, was CSS. I made a CSS folder, put my style sheet in there and linked to it. It wasn't working, so I had to do a little research and find out that you have to put it in the main folder, and it can't be in any subfolders. At least for me, I couldn't get it working that way. So I had a little trouble with that, but it ended up working, as you can see. But other than that, everything went pretty well. CodeIgniter definitely seems like a useful tool. Um, I wasn't really used to working with so many files and so many folders. At first, it was a little overwhelming, but once I got used to it, it seemed pretty good. Um, with all the shortcuts, I used a few of the helpers, the URL helper. Um, as you can see in here, I loaded the URL helper, um, which was a big help. But other than that, everything went well. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.